Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Duncan, and today I will be presenting on narcissism across generations. Studies have shown a rise in self-esteem and narcissism in younger generations. These studies hypothesize that the year in which an individual was born will be significantly correlated with levels of self-esteem and narcissism. By assessing multiple groups of individuals from different generations, Gentile et al. In 2010 observed an increase in self-esteem across generations, while Twenge et al. In 2008 observed an increase in narcissism across generations. The current study has aimed to combine the findings of both Gentile et al. And Twenge and measure the relationship between narcissism and self-esteem across generations. In this study, it was hypothesized that there would be a significant correlation between level of narcissism, hypersensitive narcissism, and self-esteem across three generation groups, while also observing for generational differences across the groups. Participants in this study were recruited through a psychology class. The students were asked to recruit 2 extra participants each. In total, the study used 139 participants over the age of 18 who spoke English as their primary language. Furthermore, participants from varying countries of birth, spiritual beliefs, and relationship statuses. Participants were categorized into 3 generations: Generation Y, Generation X, and Baby Boomers. The materials in this study included the Rosenberg Self-Esteem Scale, the Narcissism Personality Inventory 16, and the Hypersensitive Narcissism Scale. Once consenting to the study, participants completed a demographic section of the survey which recorded their age, gender, region of birth, siblings, and spirituality. Then, participants completed each questionnaire in the survey and assessed various aspects of their personality. Pearson's correlations were inducted to assess the hypotheses that the group's generation would be correlated with their level of narcissism and self-esteem. Results revealed that the year of birth was significantly negatively correlated with the Rosenberg self-esteem. However, intercorrelations between the dependent variables reveal that hypersensitive narcissism was significantly negatively correlated with self-esteem, while narcissism was significantly positively correlated with hypersensitive narcissism. These intercorrelation means and standard deviations are presented here in the table. In order to assess the hypotheses, follow-up tests were conducted to measure the specific levels of narcissism, self-esteem, and hypersensitive narcissism across the 3 generational groups. The first one-way ANOVA revealed that narcissism was non-significant across all 3 generations. However, hypersensitive narcissism displayed significant difference across the 3 generational groups. A post-hoc comparison between groups revealed that Generation Y scored significantly higher in hypersensitive narcissism compared to Generation X and Baby Boomers. Additionally, the second one-way ANOVA for self-esteem revealed significant differences across the 3 generational groups. Furthermore, Fisher's LSD post-hoc comparison revealed that Generation Y was significantly lower in self-esteem compared to Generations X and the Baby Boomers. Overall, this table also just summarizes the findings of the post-hoc comparisons. So overall, the results suggest that Generation Y presents higher scores in the Narcissistic Personality Inventory and Hypersensitive Narcissism Scale compared to older generations. However, their scores significantly lower on Rosenberg's Self-Esteem Scale. Concluding this analysis, the results supported the hypotheses. No direction was predicted in the hypotheses, however, significant correlations and relationships were observed in the results. The Pearson's correlation revealed that participants' year of birth was significantly negatively correlated with participants' level of self-esteem. Unlike the findings of Gentile et al. In 2010, the present study suggests that younger generations have lower self-esteem than previous generations. These results may be due to the intercorrelations of the dependent variables. Hypersensitive narcissism was significantly negatively correlated with self-esteem. This suggests a negative relationship between self-esteem and hypersensitive narcissism, as the higher an individual scored in hypersensitive narcissism, the lower they scored in self-esteem. Furthermore, hypersensitive narcissism and the MPI were significantly correlated. This supports the previous findings of Twenge et al. In 2008. However, the study expanded on the previous findings by outlining the relationship between narcissism and self-esteem specifically. This change in generational self-esteem and narcissism could be due to many different factors. Previous researchers theorized that it is due to the fundamentally different cultures of the times. For example, the rise of the internet has brought about social media, marketing, and portrayals of ideal body image, which may be what is lowering the self-esteem of millennials and as they are becoming less satisfied in their appearance. In conclusion, the study was effective in addressing gaps in previous literature, however there were some limitations. The study utilized the NPI-16, which is unidimensional and is the short version of the original NPI, which has 40 items. By using the NPI-16, it has limited the findings of the study and possibly skewed our perception of narcissism across the generation samples. Future studies should utilize the full NPI in order to avoid the limitation. Additionally, each sample in the study had a different number of participants. This may also have skewed our results, as Generation Y had 69 participants, while Generation X only had 22. Ultimately, future studies should aim to have an equal number of participants across all variable groups to ensure homogeneity is not violated. Overall, the study has contributed to the growing body of knowledge surrounding generational differences in narcissism and self-esteem. Thank you for listening.